Hello everyone, today is Friday, March 15th, and when I woke up this morning, I was 63.25 kilos, so no change since yesterday, no gain, no loss. Let's look at the number. Total calories, 1,469 calories, 92.6 grams of protein. I walked 22,585 steps for 16.4 kilometers. I broke my fast at the beach, so I went to the gym earlier yesterday because I wanted to break with the whole overpopulation of the gym. And I broke my fast at the beach. I had my shake at the beach. It was really nice. It was a really nice moment. Had my salad, so the dates, goat cheese, almonds, and black beans. Before that, had my grapefruit. And then I had my carrot soup with a mix of tofu, black beans, red and green pepper, and a bit of edam cheese with crackers, cheese at the end, blue cheese, and a half square of chocolate. So yesterday I trained upper body, and honestly, I was really motivated. I don't know if it's the change of schedule, but the gym was not, it was busy, but it wasn't busy like this machine is going to be unavailable for 30 minutes because kids are sitting on it and not using it. It was just a bunch of adults training, respecting each other's space, and it was great. So I have to admit, I could have stayed longer. I mean, I wanted to train longer. I just really needed to go back to work. So that's the reason why I trained for an hour and something. Otherwise, I would have stayed way longer. And I really did enjoy that training. So I'll give it a 6 on 10 because I really went slower on every reps, and yeah, it was a good training. So 6 on 10. I want to talk about something at the moment that I felt today. I am in a routine. You've been seeing it for a few weeks now. And it's a very healthy routine, okay? I walk a few hours a day. I am outside, I'm breathing fresh air, I'm in nature, on the beach, in the forest. I go to the gym, I meal prep, so I have this constant intake of nutritious food. I am a bit bored today. I don't know if it's just today, but I am a little bit bored. And so I decided tomorrow we'd go for a drink in the late afternoon. So when it's going to be sunny, it's going to be lovely. But I do have to say, routine is amazing for me when it comes to my health, to my fitness routine, to my happiness levels, for the fact that I can really organize my fitness life according to that routine. But in the past 2 years, my life has been really changed. I've traveled so much, and not being in the same place all the time has really impacted my weight. I gained a lot of weight, and I just craved that routine, that ability to cook in one place, to have staples in the kitchen. So like when you travel all the time, you're not going to buy 1 kilo rice, 1 kilo lentils, 1 kilo couscous. You're going to buy what's convenient. And so in 2 weeks from now, at the end of March, you're going to see what I do when I travel. And it's a lot harder to set up some healthy habits. So for me, I'm sure some people that work all the time, do business trips, they are able to cultivate a really healthy way of moving around. But a lot of people will say that, yeah, no, being at home is a lot easier than being on the road when it comes to a fitness routine. I think it's mostly, for me anyways, the availability of temporary gym passes. Like, gyms are terrible. Some gyms are just not with the program when it comes to today's reality. Like in the past 4 years, we've changed our ways of working, and a lot more people are going to be in places for a month, 2 months at a time. They're not going to sign up for 12 months. They're not going to sign up a contract with you. They will pay more for a month, but they're happy to pay more because they have advantages that they don't have when they're not on the road. Gyms are really terrible. Anyway, I think that's a big problem, finding a good gym that have the kind of equipment that you need on the road. So To go back to the routine, I'm a Sagittarius ascendant, rising Sagittarius. So that means I like that kind of lifestyle. But there's a part of me that also craves that, going back home and having my mason jars and having my stuff. Yeah, to have that routine. And it's a bit conflicting in my personality, not my personality, but my life. At the moment, I have to say today, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow going for drinks. When it comes to alcohol, I don't consume a lot of alcohol. Like I think last time I had oh well, there's beer in the prawns every Friday night. But that's cooked beer, and sometimes I have a few sips just to kind of, I don't know, because there's beer left from the can. But I don't care for alcohol as much, especially in the past 4 years. My habits have changed so much. I mean, 4 years ago, literally 4 years ago, 15th of March, everything was closed, so we were home, and like for me, drinking alcohol is more of a social thing. So, but before that, I used to have a little bit of wine with my meals. I'm talking 2 sips, 3 sips maybe. Being French, that's part of my lifestyle. But also being from Montreal, which is not in France, where the cost of wine is so prohibitive compared to Europe, well, obviously I don't have that ease of drinking wine on a budget. So I don't care for alcohol. In terms of calories, it's really not adding a lot to my daily life because I'm not daily intake. I'm not drinking a lot of, I don't drink alcohol every day. I drink once every 2-3 weekends, and it's like 1 glass of wine. So tomorrow we'll see. I can't even tell you how much I'm going to be drinking because I don't know the amount of alcohol that's going to be in that glass. Just saying that it's not a big impact. Now, if you do go out every single weekend, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, happy hour, and then go for more, and then you accumulate every single night a lot of drinks, that's obviously inflating the amount of calories you're intaking. And it really depends on the kind of alcohol. Some alcohols are lower in calories for the same volume than others. So I'm nobody to give any advice, and I certainly don't want to touch the subject of alcohol because that's very touchy. But I will say that personally, that's not at all going to have any impact on my weight loss. And to go back to the routine, I think for me, like I'm bored today, and maybe because I was doing monotonous tasks this morning at work, but I already have a pretty, like, my daily life is full of healthy activities. I am in nature, I am on the beach. When I walk, I go to the gym. That's my regular, everyday, almost everyday activity. It's very healthy, and I'm very grateful that I have that gym to go to, because a lot of people don't train regularly at the gym, and I don't think they realize the amount of, it's just a great place to be at. And I understand if you don't like the gym, I get that. But for me, if I didn't have that activity, what would I have to go to? I work from home. I would force myself to go out every day to walk because I would have nowhere to go. Really, that I have to be at the gym. I have to be at the gym. I can't do the gym at home. So I get to walk to the gym. In my life, most of my life, I've tried to have an office and a gym walking distance from my house. So either or, because I go to the office 5 times a week and I go to the gym 5 to 6 times a week. So it doesn't matter which one is going to be close to the house. It's a habit that I've developed when I was really young, and I'm pretty happy I did that. So bottom line, at the moment, so tomorrow we're going to go for drinks. Great. 1 drink, probably, because after that I'll feel tired or whatever. Because I don't drink usually, so 1 drink really does its job. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you when it comes to monotony and using food to, I'm not craving any food at the moment. I'm not saying I want pizza or I want cake, or there's nothing that really is, which is funny enough, because when you've been on a diet for 2 months and a half, you might have these cravings. So it's not a matter of craving, it's just I am bored, and it's okay to admit it. It's a feeling bored is natural. We all have jobs, we all have school, we all have, this Monday to Friday kind of boredom. So yeah, today is Friday and I'm a bit bored. So I'm gonna try to find a way to break that boredom. And who knows, maybe when I'm gonna be at the gym later on, I feel less bored. And then I won't be bored anymore. but I'm looking forward to tonight. I want to chill, and yeah. If you are feeling bored sometimes, like this meal prepping routine for me is not boring. Eating twice the same thing a week, not a problem at all. That's not boring to me. But I understand, like, sometimes just everyday routine can be a little boring, and sometimes that's why we crave different foods to break that routine, to make our life a bit more spicier. There's nothing wrong with that, let's be honest here. Yeah, that's all I have to say for today. Hopefully you're having a fabulous day. I will see you tomorrow, and bye.